everyone, I'm Joyce Conway and I'm from Westerville, Ohio, which is a suburb of Columbus. And I'm really thrilled to be a part of Paula's event, looking for the real women of Philadelphia. I think this contest is really going to be like a piece of cake though, because we don't have anybody who's going to vote us off the island. We don't have to put on one of those fringy little choo-choos and do the cha-cha-cha. And we don't have Simon and Randy over there telling us, well, if we'd only dig deep down within our inner chef, we'd be a lot better. But what we do have is Paula, and with the help of Libby and the guys, they've given us some real helpful hints this week on how to make this, this video a little better and more fun. So when I heard that the first week was going to be featuring side dishes, I was pretty happy because I like to make side dishes and I like to eat side dishes. But it kind of reminded me of when you all gone to a lot of family dinners or potlucks or whatever, church suppers, and you ask, well, what would you like me to bring? And they say, well, bring a side dish. So a lot of people go, phew, that's good. I know how to make green bean casserole. Everybody likes that, so I'll take that. So you get to the event, you get to the potluck or whatever, and the hostess greets you at the door. She says, come on in. Oh, you brought a green bean casserole. Well, put it right over there on that table with all the other green bean casseroles. Well, I really do like green bean casseroles, but that's not what we're going to make today. We're going to make a side dish that's colorful, fun, tastes good, and will make you proud when you get to your potluck. So the name of this mystery side dish is Philly Confetti Cabbage Casserole. So before you turn your nose up at cabbage, which is sort of like the forgotten little stepchild of the vegetable family, you really need to learn a little about cabbage. Actually, in the Middle Ages, they called it the drug for the poor people, because the poor people couldn't afford some of the lotions and potions and the richer people of the day had, but they could grow a lot of cabbage and eat a lot of cabbage. And then over the years they found out that it has so many health benefits to it, as well as tasting good. So if you're really interested, Google cabbage nutrients, and you're just going to be amazed at all the things that cabbage does for you health-wise. It's high in vitamin C, beta-carotene, full of fiber, and does a lot of things to help with some cancers and with some gastrointestinal problems. So it's a pretty healthy little guy. All right, now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to start making this really good casserole. First thing we're going to do is take our cabbage. I've already cleaned off the outer leaves, and we're going to cut the heart out of the cabbage. I kind of already got it started here for you. So you cut around the heart, you pull it out, and you set it aside. Now, my dad, when I was growing up, whenever my mom made cabbage, he who hated cabbage, would not eat it in any way, shape, or form, would stand around when she was making cabbage dishes and eat the heart. So, but we're not going to do that today. Now what I want to do is I want to coarsely chop my cabbage. Once you have chopped all of the cabbage, you put it in a Dutch oven or a large sauce pot and cover it pretty much to the top with water. Then here's a magic secret. I'm going to throw this little bag in there, and it's going to keep my kitchen from smelling, and it's also going to make the cabbage less gassy. All it is about 1.5 teaspoons of fennel seeds. And I really don't want these seeds in my dish, but I do want a little more flavor, and I want the other benefits that they provide. So I wrapped them just in a little piece of tulle, or if you have some cheesecloth, and you just pop them in there with your cabbage, cover it up, and bring it to a boil and boil for 15 minutes. Take it off the stove. We're going to drain it. Shake it, get all the water off of it. Okay, then we're going to bring it over and we're going to put it into a 13×9 casserole dish that's been sprayed with some non-stick cooking spray. Okay, we're going to spread that out evenly in the dish. Now for for the fun part, for what makes this the confetti. Okay, in this skillet or saucepan, I've taken 1 package of Philadelphia cream cheese, 1 can of condensed cream of celery soup, and 1/2 cup of milk, and 16 ounces of cheddar cheese. And just cooked it slowly on medium-high heat and whisk it around until it's nice and creamy and all the cheese is melted. Then I'm going to add the rest of my confetti ingredients. I'm going to add roasted red peppers, carrots, yellow sweet peppers, and green onions, including the green parts. Okay. I'm going to stir that all together. Now that's pretty. Once we have that mixed all together, we've got salt and pepper to taste. Just going to pour it all over the top of our cabbage. Spread it out, evenly cover it, and it'll cook down in while it's baking. All right. Then we're going to take, this is optional, but we're going to take some French fried onion rings and just lightly sprinkle them on top. Gives them a little crispy flavor and a little bit of different texture. So I've already preheated my oven to 350 degrees or even 375 degrees if you want it to go faster. And we're going to stick this in the oven. We're going to bake it for about 20 minutes or until the cheese is nice and bubbly and it's hot all the way through. So let's stick it in the oven. Okay, so time's up. Let's get casserole out of the oven. That looks perfect. And a nice thing about this casserole is it's really, really good with anything, with meat, with poultry, with fish. It's a great side dish. So I'm going to scoop a little bit out here and taste it. Well, I might taste it, or it'll be cooled off by next year. Pretty good. So remember, real women of Philadelphia only use real cream cheese. So come back next week and see what kind of fun things we can do with the appetizers made with the real cream cheese.